Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you've been riding this journey with me, then you know that I'm in recovery from an eating disorder after 26 years of just surviving and not really living. But guess what? Today I'm diving into what recovery is actually bringing me now. Think freedom, joy, better health, and yes, way less acid reflux. Whether you've been here from the beginning or you're brand new to this one is for you. Because if no one said it yet, it does get better, and I'm living proof. So grab a cozy drink, get comfy, and let's jump into the good stuff. We're gonna kick it off with the physical wins, because recovery has been a real game changer. I used to have GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease. It was so bad, it was like my stomach was staging an uproar, quite literally. During and after every meal, I would try to eat and act normal, and then bam, food would just pop back up. I'd do the sly move to just like swallow it down. I know, this is disgusting. And I would try to pretend that nothing happened, but I'm pretty confident they noticed. It was mortifying. And then in treatment, I started eating real meals, full plates, multiple times a day. And guess what? My GERD completely vanished. I went from taking 3 meds a day, convinced I was doomed for esophageal cancer, especially after a pre-Barrett's diagnosis in 2011, to now only taking 1 tiny dose. No more surprise reflux. It's like my body was saying thank you for feeding me. And now this is the moment you've been waiting for. When does the stomach pain, the gas, and bloating stop? Well, after struggling with severe GERD, constant bloating, painful gas, and a very upset stomach every day, I can finally say that my gut is doing so much better. Now for me, it took about 1 year and 3 months to get to this point, but I'm not 100% at food freedom just yet. And the difference is honestly unreal. Back when I was restricting, a single bite of food would leave me bloated, gassy, and absolutely miserable. It felt like pure torture. I thought I would never feel normal. But now, sure, I get a little bloated or gassy sometimes, but I usually know what I did. And I feel like I finally understand my body better. It's like we're on the same team. My skin is actually hydrated. No more snow globe flakes falling off my back when I'm changing my shirt. You know what I mean. And then my hair, it's thicker. My stylist was literally like, wait, what have you been doing? I said, I don't know, eating. My nails are strong enough to open a pop can like a boss. Last year, I couldn't even scratch my arm without them bubbling up and peeling off. Yeah, I know that's gross too. I'm sorry. My bones, my poor bones. I was teetering on the edge of osteopenia. My first scan was scary. They told me I needed to be careful. My bones were this close to becoming so fragile, more likely to fracture or break if I didn't make some serious changes. So I did. I started popping calcium like it was candy. I devoured all the dairy. And yes, bless it, loads of ice cream. Fast forward, 1 year out of recovery, and at 42, my bones were like, we're back, baby. Stronger than ever. I didn't even know that could happen. Got any wins that you're celebrating right now? Drop it in the comments. I would love to cheer you on. So now, let's talk brain vibes. When I was deep in my eating disorder, my brain was in survival mode. Reading, forget it. I'd read the same page 5 times and still be like, wait, who's Sarah? Unless it was calorie information, my brain had clocked out. Now I'm finishing books like a machine. I actually retain things. My brain is like high-speed fiber optic now. Thank goodness. Then there's anxiety. I used to feel totally paralyzed by the smallest things, like even just replying to a text. Everything felt so high stakes. Like if I said the wrong thing or made the wrong move, it all come crashing down. The fear of messing up had me frozen. But now I'm the one who's initiating texts. Last week, I asked a friend to grab coffee. No obsessing over the perfect time of day, just whatever worked for her. And I am so glad we did. You guys, we laughed so hard. I thought we might get kicked out of the coffee shop. I was able to finally be fully present, and that is freedom. While I still do have anxiety and OCD, they're not stealing the spotlight anymore. And here comes a part that makes all of this hard work worth it. Recovery handed me back my passions and time. My therapy team would say, just think of all the time you'll get back when you're not constantly obsessing over food. I was honestly kind of terrified. Like, what would I even do with all of that time? Thinking about food, calories, planning every single minute was all I'd ever known. And then I remembered something that they had asked me. What did you do before your eating disorder? Like, what did you do for fun when you were a kid? Honestly, I didn't have an answer at first. Anorexia was on loop. But then gymnastics happened. At 43, I'm flipping and swinging on uneven bars like it's 1995. Not to burn calories, but because it is so fun. I'm devouring novels and losing myself in stories, and I'm not skimming pages because my brain's too foggy. I'm diving back into old hobbies like journaling and, yes, coloring. Fun fact, it isn't just fun, it helps you sleep better, it reduces anxiety, and it shifts you into mindfulness. Now, the biggest gift of recovery. This is realizing that people love me for who I am, not how I look. They love my weird jokes, I think. They listen to my rants about random podcasts. I've opened up my heart, and that's what matters. For years, I believed my worth was tied to my size and my shape and perfection. But now recovery is showing me, little by little, I'm enough, just as I am. Some days are so hard, but every day I choose recovery, I'm choosing me. I'm making memories, building connections, getting to know the real me. And let me tell you, she's kind of wild. If you're in the thick of recovery or even just thinking about it, hear me. It's hard, yes. It is emotional, and it is so worth it, and it does get better. Even when you're stuck in quasi-recovery like me, every step forward counts. I'm living proof that you can reclaim your health, your passions, and your joy. You've got this. I want to hear from you. Share your recovery wins, big or small. Let's build a community of hope and cheer each other on. Thank you for watching. I am always rooting for you with my whole heart, and I will see you in the next video.